Well, that was a car wash. Talk about high pressure. Wow, $7.50. And it's not squeaky clean, but it's clean enough for me. Now, let's hit the road and get on the way to Ucluelet. Traveling from Port Alberni to Ucluelet. En route, a random act of kindness, major highway construction, and more nomadic musings about life on the road. Next on the HogTide Rising channel. Welcome to the HogTide Rising channel, an insight into nomadic van life, seen through the eyes of a long-time touring motorcyclist. Last time I was in Ucluelet, I hiked the Amphitrite Lighthouse trail. It's a loop, and it's an easy hike for most people. If you've got two good legs, it's a very easy hike. It was a challenge for me because, as I've mentioned before, I am an above-the-knee amputee, and that does add a whole different perspective to hiking. This trip, I want to go out to a place called the Artist's Point. And I didn't make it on my last trip, but that is basically what I wanted to do. But some of you might be saying, well, he keeps talking about Ucluelet, but it isn't Tofino, the world-famous surfing destination out in this direction? Yes, it is. Come to a T intersection, and if you go to your right, you go into the Pacific Rim National Park Reserve, and then you'll end up in Tofino. If you turn to your left, which is my preferred destination, you'll end up in the little fishing village of Ucluelet. It's a pretty interesting section, lots of twisty, windy pieces and beautiful scenery. As you can see, there aren't too many straight sections. There I pulled into a rest area just to take a quick little break, and I noticed another motorist having a bit of problem, flat tire. Now, I'm not much good as far as fixing tires goes, but I figured I could maybe give him a little bit of moral support. Well, it was a new truck, and he wasn't overly familiar with how to get his spare tire down and things like that, so while I wasn't exactly any physical help as far as labor, I was able to offer a little bit of information or advice based on my experience. Anyway, make a long story short, we managed to get the spare tire down. We managed to get the truck up on the jack, change the tire just fine. Everything was good. Then I continued on my way, and he'll soon be on his way. His name's Jesse. But it never hurts to give a helping hand to a motorist in distress. It might come back. It might come back. Karma goes around in circles and might get paybacks. You're in trouble on the road. Somebody stops to give you a hand. Just think how much you'd appreciate it. I can assure you, that's pretty much the way Jesse felt. He really appreciated the help. Just the idea that a motorist took the time out of his day to stop and offer whatever assistance that he could. It meant a lot to him. And you know, doing things like that mean a lot to me as well. It's all part of being on the road. It's all part of being a nomad. We don't just drive by. We don't just pass through. We're part of what goes on the highway. And everything is all intertwined to other drivers and ourselves. We're all on a journey. And it never hurts to stop. Give another traveler. Just about at the Kennedy Hill upgrade. This is a major upgrade they're doing. We're widening the road, making it a lot safer on this Kennedy Hill. During the day, they're always drilling and blasting and then clearing the debris. I don't think you'll see anybody working, but you might get an idea of the magnitude of what they're doing here. sailing from here to Ucluelet. Well, it's getting late in the day, but we're definitely getting closer to Ucluelet. Just about there. Just another couple of kilometers of this beautiful scenic highway. A few more hours of daylight. I've got to find myself a nice place to set up and cook a little dinner. It's not going to be too fancy. I've got a frozen meal that I bought a few days ago and it's in the fridge. So we'll take that out, put it in the skillet, and heat it up over the old alcohol stove, and that'll be dinner. Wash it down with a nice old style pilsner. Maybe have some cherries for dessert. That sounds pretty good to me. Well, here we are, pulling into Ucluelet, the heart of Ucluelet, British Columbia. The town has all the essential services. There we have the Ucluelet liquor store, the mercantile, the big co-op superstore, everything you can want. Food store, hardware, pharmacy, it's all there in the co-op. This day's been a great day on the road. Great day to be a nomad, but it's just about done. The sun is starting to set, and I've had my dinner here at the Amphitrite Lighthouse. Now it's just about time to pack up, look for a place where I can camp for the night. I'm sure I'll find something here in Ucluelet. I always have in the past. It's been a great day. It was an interesting drive coming from Port Alberni, stopping along the side of the road, giving that fellow a hand. All of that's part of the adventure. Anyway, this is me signing off for the night. Have a good evening. I'm sure I will. And good